Hello, we're back with an exciting video where we pick the top products out there to make your decision easier. If you want to know more about these products, go to the description for the latest prices and information. Lenovo ThinkPad T16. Lenovo introduced this Gen 1 laptop as the perfect device for work hard, play hard professionals. This laptop can multitask with ease business, but a few omissions need to be included. ThinkPad is well dependable, built to last laptops, and the T16 lives up to its legacy pretty well. It can handle multitasking with finesse, and it pulls out all the stops for all forms of media. This follows its predecessor in design. When closed, the lid has the ThinkPad logo on the top right corner, and a sleek Lenovo logo in the bottom left corner. You'll see the webcam, privacy shutter, and dual microphone array above the matte, anti-glare display when open. The keyboards on the ThinkPad have a pleasant feeling, with a good amount of resistance but not so much to make the typing stiff. This manages the right balance and give pushback with no loose tipping of the key. For those who type a lot, this provides a harmonious balance of speed and accuracy. Casual gamers will find a few flaws when using this for gaming if the games are on the cloud or relatively low on the resource intensity scale. The graphics make an enjoyable full HD experience, but the laptop can't handle larger game files. The Dolby audio speaker system does its darndest to create a nice audio experience. They perform best at around 50 to 75%, but once you crank it past that threshold, the sound gets muddy. Professionals who want laptops with the weight that the ThinkPad name carries can do no wrong purchasing this. It can easily complete task after task and doubles as an enjoyable casual gaming or streaming device. Macbook Pro 13-inch. Do you desire an Apple laptop above all else? Many do, partly as a fashion statement, partly because they're powerful and reliable. This is by far the best business laptop Apple has made, so if you have your heart set on using a MacBook for work, this is the one to get. Thanks to its Apple-designed M2 chip, it's super powerful and has the longest battery life ever seen in a MacBook. This thing is seriously impressive when it comes to battery, and it means you can work on it all day without needing to plug it in. It has a glorious Retina screen while offering a sleek and stylish design that Apple is renowned for. The touch bar, a slim touch display that runs along the top of the keyboard, is a great feature, as it displays context-sensitive buttons and shortcuts that change depending on the app you're using. The right apps can be a real boon to your productivity. The only real downside are the price and the lack of ports. Just two Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, one used for power, and an audio jack, and that's it. Read more with our MacBook Pro 13-inch review and our MacBook Pro versus MacBook Air comparison. HP ZBook Studio 16 G9. The 16 screen sits in a small bezel all around. The screen has a 16:10 aspect ratio. There are also several options including entry-level, WUXGA, 1920 by 1200 non-touch IPS options. There are two variants at this resolution, one maxing out at 400 nits, the other one rising to 1000 nits, and incorporating the HP's SureView Reflect privacy screen. WQUXGA option will suit the creative users much better. One offer here is the 120Hz IPS HP's Dream Color screen with 500 nits brightness and 100% DCI P3 color gamut coverage, or an OLED touchscreen with 400 nit brightness, Gorilla Glass 5 protection, and 100% DCI P3 coverage. A good audio subsystem is an increasingly important requirement for laptops of all types, and the ZBook Studio G9 doesn't disappoint. The keyboard comprises large QWERTY keys and a row of sizable function keys. The key action is light, with little resistance on the downstroke and plenty of bounce back. It is well built and configurable 16-inch mobile workstation, although venturing into the upper ranges of the many available options can get very expensive. The audio subsystem and range of ports impress, but the 720p webcam is disappointing. HP Dragonfly Folio G3. Suppose you're looking for something more unique. In that case, this is the brand new member of HP's business laptop family and a great one at that. It's a convertible with a different form factor, and it looks fantastic on top of offering a new kind of versatility inside the HP Dragonfly Folio or 12th generation Intel Core processors, which gets you 10 cores, 12 threads, and boost speeds up to 4.8 GHz for solid performance. It also includes Iris Xe graphics for some light GPU workloads. Beyond that, configurations with up to 32 GB of RAM and a 2 TB SSD are available, so you shouldn't worry about performance or storage. HP has been using great 5-megapixel webcams on the vast majority of its premium laptops this year. But the Dragonfly Folio goes even further. It comes with an 8-megapixel sensor, one of the best webcams of any laptop. Of course, it also supports Windows Hello facial recognition. Instead of rotating 360 degrees all around, the Dragonfly Folio uses a second hinge mechanism behind the display, allowing you to pull the bottom of the screen closer to you. You can lay it over the base as a tablet or cover just the keyboard exposed the trackpad, which is ideal for watching movies. Because of the chassis' thin design, only a few ports are available. However, you get two Thunderbolt 4 ports and a headphone jack, so at least you have expansion options with a Thunderbolt dock if you need extra ports, and wired headphones still work fine, which you can't take for granted nowadays. Dell Latitude 7420. This steals the hearts of many because of its superior computing performances, which we'll discuss below, but there are still a few ancillary reasons why most companies might favor the Latitude model. One is that Dell makes good use of its larger sizes and heavier weights. For instance, it boasts an SD card slot, which the ThinkPad lacks. The keyboards and touchpads are a slight refinement of the approach seen in the previous Latitude generations. You won't find a pointing stick like the iconic red track point knob in the middle of the ThinkPad keyboard, nor does the touchpad have dedicated buttons. But the keys with optional backlight and touchpad mechanisms are sturdy and well engineered. Security and manageable features are vital reasons IT departments choose Latitude laptops, but even users will want to ensure that the Latitude 7420 has enough computing powers to complete the work. Thanks mostly to Intel's latest silicons, the Dell Latitude 7420 outperformed the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 8. It's slightly bulkier. It takes the crown from the venerable ThinkPad as the best business ultra-portable laptop you can buy. Microsoft Surface Pro 9. This device has cemented itself with many users, spanning laptop, desktop, and the original Surface 2-in-1 designs that the Surface Pro typifies. The Surface Pro 9 makes a slight change in the previous iteration, bringing two distinct options, the more conventional Intel-powered versions and the ARM that essentially supplants the Surface Pro X. Similarly, Intel gets more storage option up to 1 TB while the 5G models only get 512 GB. The designs of the Surface Pro is well known, and Microsoft hasn't changed anything that's significant, sticking to that slightly chunky tablet with kickstand paired with a keyboard cover, in some case finished with Alcantara, which many feel really does make the premium choice and worth having. The keyboard is a decent size with respectable travel to the keys, allowing fast and fluid typing. The downside you'll feel is the hand. This is around 200 grams heavier than the iPad Pro 12.9. It's a little larger, but it's not light by any measure. The strongest argument for the Surface Pro is just how much it can do. It will replace any laptop. The only real downside is being that the trackpad could be better on some laptops. But it will run all the applications you'll expect on Windows machines to run. It will work as a tablet, excepting that it's then running desktop apps, which might be fancier than you'll get on optimized iPad apps. But you can at least have parity with a Windows desktop you might have, but it could be more chunky as a tablet. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of our new videos.